quiet for the evening. We drop down to 47 degrees.
Thanks, Elise. Well, if you are one of the many people planning to get away this holiday week, you are obviously not alone. The Thanksgiving holiday is considered one of the busiest travel periods of the season, and this year will not be an exception. AAA is predicting the second highest travel volume since 2000. They expect 55 million people will travel more than 50 miles to get to their destinations. And joining us now is Robert Sinclair from AAA Northeast. It almost feels like you and I are the only people that are actually staying here. Everyone else are hitting the roads.
Everybody else is driving.
They're hitting the sky. So why this year? We just heard that more, or the second highest since 2000.
Right. The economy is good. People have disposable income, and generally we have more money in our pockets. We like to celebrate by taking a trip, throwing the Thanksgiving holiday, a built-in day off, and we make the most of it. Americans get the fewest number of vacation days of any workers in the entire industrialized world.
So when we get them,
we take advantage of them.
We want to take them,
yes. Indeed.
So it's going to be very crowded on the roads, and we do have a graphic to pull up for you here of just how many numbers, what that looks like. So there's that stat, 49.3 million travelers will drive, and that is 2.8% more than last year. So why is that?
Well, people drive because it gives them independence. You operate on your own schedule. You go where you want to go, when you want to go. When you get there, you've got transportation. You don't have to rent a car, which, by the way, rental car rates are the highest they've ever been in the 20th century. Yeah, 20% more than last year. So the independence of driving. During the summer, when people take their vacations, 85% drive.
Right, so the independence of driving, leave when you want, and so that brings me to when the best time is to leave, and that's changed now.
That is changed. Probably right now would be the best time, yeah. We know that the worst time is going to be Wednesday afternoon. Everybody gets off work and hits the road en masse. I've been giving the advice for many years now that wait till Thanksgiving morning itself, wake up real early, and drive to your destination. If it's 100 miles away, that's 2 hours. You'll be there in plenty of time. Leave at 6 or 7 in the morning.
So morning of or today?
Yes, or today, yes, but definitely not Wednesday afternoon.
Okay, and then what about gas prices? Are those a factor this year, and when should people fill up?
Well, gasoline prices, nationwide gasoline prices actually 2 cents a gallon ahead of where we were last year.
Okay.
But there are some portions of the country where gas prices are actually much cheaper than last year, and that's in the Northeast. And in fact, the state with the biggest discount compared to last year is Connecticut, where gasoline prices are 18 cents less per gallon compared to a year ago.
So if you're headed that way, or if you're leaving Connecticut, then fill up
or stay there if you live there. Yeah.
Right, or to stay in town. Yeah. And then what about the situation at our airports?
It's going to be very busy. 4.4 million people traveling. That's about 3% more than last year, I believe. And that means a lot. The best day to fly is today, at least as far as the airfare is concerned. Really, the best day as far as traffic is concerned is also Thanksgiving Day to fly. Now, if you haven't made your reservations yet, you might be too late. But if you do decide to make a reservation, you go online, you find a good airfare, book it right then. Don't think you can go back in a few minutes and it'll still be there. These things are
really, it's moving that fast.
Yes, it moves that fast. So if you see a good deal and you want it, book it right there. Don't wait.
Right. I've been using those flight tracking apps that tell you, is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? And it's actually been working. That's,
Yeah, the skies get very busy. My wife took a trip and they have something called Flight Aware where you can watch the flight in real time. And if you zoom out, you see all the planes that are in the skies. It's very, very busy.
What's very impressive, yes. You see all the action going on. So with all that action going on in the skies and on the roads, the best advice to cope with all of this?
Really make sure your vehicle's in good shape before you hit the road. We're anticipating 368,000 breakdowns of AAA members from Wednesday until Sunday. Flat tires, dead batteries, and lockouts, the top items. People have these key fobs, and they get locked out of their vehicle. You saw the story in Long Island last week. The woman left her key fob in the bagel shop and went to Pennsylvania. So make sure the vehicle's in good shape, but also safety is very important. Don't drink and drive. Don't drug and drive. Wear your seatbelt. Don't speed. It's going to be very busy on the roads. There'll be a lot of police out there, so safety is very important.
Right, so some very good tips for us. So head out either this morning or the morning of Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving morning itself.
Well, thank you so much, Robert.
You're welcome.
And we also, there's a lot of people driving around shopping, and so that's our next story right now. We're going to talk about shopping preparation for your Thanksgiving meal, and